In terms of communication, this is going to be from Meiy's POV with only Meiy's comms. Oh my god, it's on Haven. He's going to do the jump, chat. He has a frenzy, by the way. They're for sure doing like garage split or V-rush. Oh, he's going to do it. He's literally doing it. First timing. Oh, he missed it. Yo, he missed it. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. He went for it and he missed it. It's just way too funny.
Okay. じゃあシーリンは武器でやろう。
Okay, they're really static here. I won't lie. Being this static is kind of a concern. Holding garage flank or window flank. Okay, no man down. By the way, if you didn't see it, guys, Ace is another insanely talented player. Chat, on high ping like this, you can't just sit AFK. You actually have to. You have to get a little like more aggro. He got hard peeked by the Cypher there. He has a much better chance in the round if he's actually playing to peek.
Nice, Matty. Matty, nice. Nice.
Nice pistol.
Timing peek ついね。どうやって続けるね。左側置いといて。
Okay, a little bit of a fake A default. Caged cross, along with the long smoke. Contact top C. Close cleared. We're full walked in. Oh shit. This guy flashed us. Says he'll pick up flank. Look at how static they are. Chat, you're not playing against flashes. They have opportunities, especially when they're on anti-eco, to play like high-low. High-low here. These kinds of high-lows are really nice because they dodge like the common like blind line while also giving you a long-range duel against a comp that has no flash. When you have no flash, it means you can play in open space a lot easier. There's no crosshair displacement. So instead of sitting back in like your individual duels that you can get contacted out on when you're on 50 ping, it's kind of good to catch them off guard a bit. They can afford to be static because they're literally smurfing. They can do anything as a win. I mean, you're not wrong. Like they can be fine to be static in this case because it's like anti-eco. It's just it's a worrying trend. It's a worrying trend is the best way to put it. Because I think in gun rounds like gun v gun. Later on, 50 ping.
Stand down.
Window swing against a 3-man high-low. That is one of the classic anti-eco rounds on this map. You play 1-3-1, you hard hold over-under, expecting some sort of a B-rush on a bonus round. You stay in that, and then you fast rotate if they make any noise A, make any noise C. A lot of teams have that approach. Alright, first gun round. This is big. One player on the line. He actually did tag him. Saw the spark on the wall. Bit of contact play through short. So is the A player. Okay, we're gonna expect to see a drone soon, surely. Drone through long. Doesn't see much. Doesn't see much. So they don't have the A-line chat and they droned. This means that more than likely it would be an A stack. I think dogging here through garage does make it safe for them to go onto a C split, but whenever a Sova drones toward A, if they were ever in an A stack, they're going to stay in that A stack. If Cypher dodged this reclear dart, this is money. This is usually when a team would rotate off of A when they do that reclear dart. So the fact that they've gotten into this position without anybody being spotted pretty much means it's more than likely going to be a weak site. Looks like 3 here. 4 here. Oh my god. Yo. Yo. They just got owned. This would usually be an empty site. They re-cleared long A. That's actually pretty nice. That's pretty nice. They re-cleared long A twice. Saw 0 players, still stacked A. Cypher, yeah, I mean, Cypher must have had a deep cam C. That's my prediction. Cypher had a deep cam C or he pushed C. Had to have. They're not getting stacked like that unless there was a contain. All of their players were toward garage. It makes sense that there would be a deep cam or somebody walked down C. Like, there's no other way to come to the conclusion that you should stack A. But like, this is why this kind of stream POV is interesting, chat. Because you don't really get to see the full perspective of like why things exactly played out the way that it did. You just have to interpret it, you know? You have to interpret, like, as a coach, if you're a coach in this game, you'd have to interpret that, fuck, okay, the issue there was actually that we didn't see someone see long. And you would only know that if you were watching the main broadcast, but you'd have to infer it based on the enemy setup in that round, you know what I mean? Because this is what coaches see, chat. Okay, so maybe part of the reason why they're starting in this C default is because they thought about the fact that for them to have stacked A, they probably had some sort of a C push or deep C cam. Here they're playing to dodge the cam. Is he going to take timing past the cam though? I would love to see timing. Beautiful, bro. So good. Beautiful. So well done. So well done. They dodged the cam. He wide swung past the op. His reaction in terms of his movement is so perfect there. To keep swinging once he sees op and just shoot for his boy. That's actually really nice, man. It's actually really, really nice. It's clean round. Clean round. So clean.
Okay.
T-side operator. T-side op on high ping is a little bit better. That's nice. The first kill that happens with a T-side op is always like the one that kind of sets the tone for the round, you know? It makes everybody like fear playing the game from that point on. You end up getting so much more value on walking around. The fact that the jet is the one that died too makes it very comfortable to walk around. They fully walked into the A site. You would assume that the other team is probably going to play to save. That was a very high impact kill for Meiy. This is scary. This is terrifying. Falling smoke, hold top site. That's actually good details though. I fuck with that. That's actually nice. Write that down. Operator spotted toward A long or A short. Means that Meiy can actually take a bit more risk toward B here. Actually like this. Clears the off angle diligently. Spotting for the A-link player. Here's the thing though, if you're putting A pressure, it's more likely that the A-link player rotated into A chat. So it might actually be more accurate to hold the left side of B immediately, because the player from C would likely be doing this rotate anyway. And then now, you know, once the timing for B opens up again, then holding right side is better. So you'd probably hold left for a bit, chat, and then once it becomes obvious that you're not going A, you would start holding right. Zikz, what do you think about intentionally fucking up with smoke and have your upper hold the gap because enemy would think there's a peeking window, so they dry peek? Which server is Hong Kong, Japan playing on? It's Hong Kong. You can see the ping there. The ping difference is like 40 to 50 on average, probably more like 45. 45 average for Japan and like 20 average for Hong Kong. Contact C has been kind of the bread and butter for us. It's a little bit of a fake A. Fake A pop C. Found an open C site. W. What's the idea here? Is he going for a rewrap because they got sight so early? They did get sight very early, but I'm surprised to not see them play for the team play. If they're gonna play entrenched in C, then I don't really like the idea to double re-wrap like
これ CT
this.
からしかない CT からしかない
Scary.
Okay.
It's definitely very scary.
ベットするねベットするね
Base playing the late trade. This is W. They're gonna expect him to be long. Beautiful, man.
OK ナイス
That is a very, very good play to be able to secure the round.
はい OK
Whenever a player is there and you don't
カメラ壊す OK
get insta traded, a player doesn't insta swing,
はい B 出てるか OK
it's a really, really unexpected play to just be on the same lane as them. Especially as a player that entered the site.
出た
Beautiful juggle aggro,
一回
bro.
落とそうぜ
So good, so good, so good.
ガレージ加速レディいや
Player in windows purely setting up Meiy there.
そうだね
Not playing to peek, but keep threat on the map. Smoked off B is an insta cancel into A. I like that. You never really want to go take B if there's a B smoke already, chat.
危なすね手前違う
It's like only bad fights. It's like really only bad
ヘブン
fights.
ツイはい OK フラント C よはい OK 裏はよっぽどないはい OK ここ打ち上げ方はい OK 避けるわじゃあ
Bro, they must be planning like crazy, bro. He said hi, okay, like
はい
like 10 times.
OK で普通にヘブン見てるよね
It's good though. Acknowledgement is good, chat. Acknowledgement is very good. Helps you confirm plans. They're probably dying to bomb here, guys. They're breaking with classic.
ドッキリ
Have you noticed Meiy holds his crosshair for the forehead on head part? There's a lot of pro players that aim intentionally high, yeah. Demon 1 does that as well. We talked about that when we were watching EWC qualifiers. Where Demon 1 was like firm aiming like almost like at the top of their head.
うんはい OK 隠れてリコン
Oh, it's an early A fight.
外べ外べ外べ
Jet short, so long. One person should stay and break the reclear util chat. If they drone and get all the info back, that smoke is bad, by the way. I know that teams recently have been adding that smoke. I think this smoke is really bad.
OK
The reason why it's bad too is because like if you put into factor like where the fights will end up happening toward A, if the A fight does continue, it doesn't really support where the majority of people will go. It's just going to stall out like the one. It's going to stall out the
これ
lurk,
ガレージにしようガレージにしよういやガレージにしようこれ
which doesn't effectively do anything because people aren't really going to take that short timing fast anyway. Look at where Cypher is.
はい OK これ CPS 注意ねシュ
Are
ガ
they
ー
faking the C space? Why did they smoke
okay.
C early? I wonder.
じゃあリテイクっぽいなリテイクっぽいなはい OK はいプラスするね
Is there another deep C cam, by the way? So he could have been spammed there, actually. Meiy.
これ B 前のワイヤー壊せる
Oh,
うわガレージ
NT. I think the fights pushing garage like that is just too hard. Pushing garage is too hard.
ててて
Much better to go for fight, like peek on timing while they're scaling garage and then have a two-man setup to deal with this. If we saw flash in the round, a really good fight together, double swing with flash as they scale. Very good. And then one player plays peek on timing garage.
ネオペ出して
That probably would have been the most accurate way to play the team fight in post.
そうかな
Do you not go be there and crutch C-Link with Cypher window? You could, yeah. You could. That's another good option, yeah. They need to bait attention for Cypher to get value, though. I think that him taking first timing here is not accurate. It's not good. You don't want...
そう
The way that this garage timing works, chat, is you need to pull attention either towards C or toward B
うん OK OK
for this player to actually get value. If you just peek it alone, no attention anywhere on the map, it's just not
ガレー
good.
ジカメラつけた
You're usually going to be held on the angle, and it's just not a favorable fight. Oh, I like the fast open.
これタグ僕ね
Oh,
はい OK これコンタクトで入るねコンタクトで入るね
contact. Good comms. Contact out because Cypher Gauge. Man, he's so good. He's so good in the composure moments. You notice how he insta on Cage, he doesn't like sprint it down? It was the thing I was kind of glazing him for yesterday. It's like he's so fast on the entry, but at the same time he'll immediately slow down whenever it's like a good condition to slow down. Hyde takes the reload timing. W. Oh! Fuck! Yo! Making a kill on Neon ult look that easy is fucked. That is... Yo, chat, that's fucked.
Neon ult one tap!
Well, wait, they're actually doing the good smoke, by the way. But it's a smoke that's best against chamber. This smoke is an anti-chamber smoke. Which is very good because chambers usually like to bully the A line from here. But they're actually doing it in this round. Against a non-chamber. Kind of interesting. Pick and live is crazy. They 3-2-1'd out the smoke as well. I mean... Chat, they're perfect. Meiy just called 2 3-2-1s as the player in the front, by the way. It's Sugar Zero smoke. He spams that smoke at the beginning of the round and ranked all the time. W. It's a very, very impactful smoke. It's very, very good. It makes all of the lobby fights feel so good. Wide light shield Marshall. He's probably budgeting for operator. If you're against classics, then, you know, you don't really fully need the full armor. Go, man. He did get 130 this round, funny enough. So the extra armor would have actually helped. But losing one Marshall, they didn't even lose the Marshall because Ace had a Sheriff chat. He could third round operator here, and he does. This is exactly why. You see, chat? That's why he went light armor. So he could operator third. Usually operator third on a bonus round means you should do a bit of 1-4. So we want to kind of set Meiy up on a line and then go stack the other side. That's kind of the goal here. This is what you had Cryo do on Icebox? Yeah. The whole idea and the whole intention behind it, chat, is you stack after getting a deep line. And the whole idea is if they go C, you win as 4. If they go A, they're going into your operator because they don't expect it on third round. Then you might catch them off guard and actually snowball. And if they go into your 4, then obviously your jet can just sit in heaven, play to save. It's not bad. It's a good strategy. We'll see if they actually execute that kind of idea. But it's kind of awkward because they bought Stinger, they bought Spectre. So their guns are like kind of imbalanced. I would expect here Sky Flash, re-clear through short maybe. I guess he already had the line. They never caged cross, so he just knows that they can stack away. So they are actually doing a bit of the 4-1 that we talked about, chat. It's a BC lean, heavy BC lean. I would be expecting mostly the B hit here, given the lack of noise, no A line push off, deep C line. Saying that the drone now. Neon Jet and Sova for deep A line. And Omen. Now they're playing retake. I feel like they should have stacked B heavier, chat. They should have stacked B heavier so that they could be here in time for the A hit. The fact that they were overstacked C is kind of an issue because now they're going to play retake with an operator. One player needs to play with operator and they need to play safe. I think if they lose this operator in this round, this could be pretty bad for their economy. No, he's hard flooding chat with the operator. Live. We gotta live here. We have to live. Sugar Zero towed the line well there. It's really fortunate that Sugar Zero didn't die. He was looking to hard flood with his team there. That was fucking terrifying. Usually what you would see is you would see one player in heaven, maybe with the operator, wait for smoke to fade. Operator player is kind of towing the line. He's peeking every now and again, kind of like checking certain angles. Maybe full post on short. The rest of the team does the retake, and if the world happens where everybody, you know, everybody ends up dying, then you're having an easier time saving. But Sugar's here is actually flooding through spawn, bro. He's so lucky to live. Up solo A is so scary on bonus. I mean, it was good. They had deep line. They had deep line. They got droned off. The problem was they needed a 3-stack B. They had the deep C line. They know that it's not going to be C. You need, on this map, you need to be mostly stacked toward the midsection of the map, to be honest. A garage lurk, by the way, could have easily killed Meiy in this round. It's good details. They swapped off to the Sky, who's going to be dogging for the rest of the team. Blind goes across default. Great entry. Great trades, man. So good. Drone. Japan is playing so well. Chad, they're playing so well. Well done, well done. Yeah, they should have overstacked B, been ready for the A reaction, just in case he does get pushed off the line. If you're on B, chat, and they push you off the A line, you always have time to react into the backside of A. Really? Really? No push off A. Even a cage would do so much. Look, they're 4-stack C because there's literally 0 util toward A. And somehow they've exected the C bomb site against 4 people and it's down to a 2v2. How has that happened? He just pinged A. Why did he ping A? Maybe he's saying that it might be an A lurk. So he pinged A. Playing fast rotator. Insta slide peek A. They see Cypher. It was A short dart to set up Cypher. And B shock front trip. But the trip was actually not placed. So he places it after. It's actually good details. I like that. Teams start defaulting the shock toward front B a little too often. I think actually it's more accurate to play to just spam this trip in a lot of cases, but if you don't want to show your B presence because you want to kind of pop B later, kind of makes sense. You just shock it early round. Shock it early round so that they don't risk getting smoked from B. I feel like with this much noise cut, usually there would be a front B smoke. It's kind of crazy how much pressure this trip has actually like alleviated from them. Oh shit. They didn't really have a setup here, chat. They had no 3-person setup. It was actually just all individualist. Kind of got owned. Good pause. I don't think the macro is too bad. The only things I don't want to happen is that they ever have to play a retake A. That's one. That's just good Haven fundamentals. Never play retake A. And they need to talk about how they plan on fixing their A setup, which is what it seems like they plan on doing. Meiy is so good. The fact that Meiy is even calling adjustments, the fact that they want to do like a heavy A stack. If they do it in this round, chat, when it's eco, it may not be impactful. But if they're calling this as a like next round kind of adjustment, like this round adjustment, I think it will be more impactful because Hong Kong has probably recognized that the A setup has been pretty weak. Maybe they're going to do it on this eco round, just triple stack toward A lobby anyway, but I think this is kind of a really good idea. Really good idea for the swing round rather than doing it on the eco. Doing this on the eco kind of gives away the fact that you want to do like a deep A fight. Beautiful. Beautiful, Meiy. So good. I mean, one guy with a hero rifle really can just take over. 4 for Meiy. I will say, it's a really good round. I think doing it on the swing round might be better, but... I mean, one guy with a rifle kills 4 is pretty much your swing round being a gun round. They flanked for the triple rifle as well. It's good details from Japan. So good. Dog, 3-person scaling. It's a 1v3 with space. They don't know exactly where the Cypher is. And they know where he is now. Has to be timing picks for Cypher. No value. That was a really nice round. Bro, it's so cool. Once again, we see from the Meiy POV that he's literally calling the setup that he wants to run toward A. And they ended up taking an earlier timing Hong Kong than usual because Hong Kong was in a lot of these previous rounds going like a late A. So to see them actually like go first timing A was kind of a change up from them. And they just played triple long, holding the cage, end up getting kills. Very well played. Can you translate Mei's comms? Only some of them, but it's like it's not like my Japanese is very good.
No, I don't. Yeah, これ恥ずかなくていい、恥ずかなくていい、恥ずかなくていい。いいよいいよ、全然大丈夫。俺ガレそれてる、ガレそれてる。ワンシーロンいた、ワンシーロンいた。抜かれた、オッケー。下がってった、下がってった、下がってった。いや、これ下がってたからもうギャンブルしよう。ミッド捨てでいいよ、ミッド捨てでいいよ。
I think he's saying gamble A.
いや、これ最後 C ミスとか来るかもね。
I think gamble A is a really good call here. Like really good. When they're putting all of this front B pressure and he peeks through garage and re-clears all of that space and sees absolutely nobody off of a fake garage default, it becomes so obvious that it's just going to be an A hit late.
これ A は守れるようにしてね。
There's a lot of gaps to actually, I mean, they actually ended up calling to go back C. The calling from Hong Kong has been pretty on point. Very on point. Ooh. Default. Nice try.
I'll see. Don't mind.
All good.
Yeah, don't mind.
I feel like in some of these team fight scenarios, Team Japan definitely gets super disjointed. If Ace was scaling right and his teammate that was also Logs is scaling right together, they can find much better fights. Ace is feeling pressured to W key lane, like to like force into the C peak. But this peak feels terrible. This peak does feel terrible. If they hard scaled backside together and just wrapped right, fine. It makes it so much easier for them to actually get trades. Yo, he did the jump? Yeah. He does it all the time. If you guys watch Mei's stream, he perma does the jump. He tried to do it on pistol, he whiffed it though. It was actually funny. When he tried to do it on pistol, it was like a full whiff. He just jumps into the box. It's so funny. He's usually so consistent with it too. 3 players spotted. Jet Omen Neon. Wow, good movement. That's the only player short too. They have all this short space. You know the rest were long. Flash peek. So good. Beautiful, man. It's so good, bro. It's so good. You can tell his instinct is insta automatic as fuck to call smoke right as well so that they could ISO the fight on the left player while they hold the right side player. Bro, he is literally carrying their team fights as well. But he is fucking incredible. Like, if you play perfect, you're gonna get called perfect. Like, the fact that a duelist is calling 3-2-1s as the frontline player is already remarkable. It's already so good. The player in the back, chat, whenever there's 2 players, the player in the back is the one that's able to look at their minimap while the other players focus on their crosshair. So the fact that Meiy is focused on his crosshair, notices where his teammate is, calls the 3-2-1. The fact that he's calling these big like team fight ideas like smoke right while we ISO the fight on the left. It's like these are details that usually an initiator would call as the person in the back.
俺バンダル大丈夫。
Spoilers are not cool.
はい、どうもどうも。
I mean, 3 players towards C. 5v4 situation.
ビンゴはい、ビンゴはい。
Oh, they also use
ビン
bingo.
ゴリはい。キルない。
Knives,
あ、オッケー。
sky
俺先頭
ult,
で上がらせて。
omen ult for reclear as well.
で、カメラ
They
来た
have a
ら。
lot of ways to get this
はい
A
オッケー
info
カメラ
back.
来たって
You're gonna go for an insta B play. Okay.
エコンエコン。いや、これやめよう。やめようぜ。やめようぜ。
Instant A?
やめようぜ。ドロンドロンドロン。相手もドロン
Don't
来た
want. You don't really want to risk being late toward A. If it is actually an A hit, being entrenched in A is very important. I don't mind them making audio to get
やめ
inside.
ようはい。やめるよ。
It's retake.
これ一回リテイクアクション
Retake. They have soul vault.
てか、オーメン TP したから上強いね。オーメン TP したから上強い。ヘブンはない。これさ、メインオペかも。一回ピックすら俺。
They soul vaulted for the fight, chat.
サイファロー、サイファロー。メインサイファロー。サイファーメイン、
100,
サイファーメイン。
100.
サイ
I
ファー
know
メイン、
both
サイファー
are
メイン。
both are far. They're like long. He's default now.
レッツゴー。
POV should be short then. Wait for their teammates.
ちょっとちょっと。
Oh Jesus, man.
ナイス
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
マジでナイ
Holy
ス
fuck! That went down to the wire, and that's double pistol
マジで
from
ナイス
from Japan, bro.
マジでナイス
That's double pistol from Japan, and they barely got it, guys.
キーボードの近くにさ、マウス置いてないそれ。
There's definitely some team fight,
マウスじゃない。
some team fight
スマホ置いてない
issues.
スマ
Majide,
ホ違うわ。
Majide, nice. I like this smoke a lot. Maybe a little bit.
はい。まめろまめろまめろま
Is
め
it
ろ。
good now? Because I did turn it up a little bit. I'll turn it up a little bit more. All right, let's go.
あ、してしてして。
Oh, instant C exec. Okay, when you are playing Jet and Raze, you do have the option to go over the Vice utility. So you can
okay.
have a little bit more flexibility on
Okay,
actually like
correct,
hard execing.
ビンゴはい、ビンゴはい、ビンゴはい。
He's calling bingo for his team as a rotator. W backline comms.
逆にするね。
Dash.
右見てる。
Look at the.
Yes!
Oh my god, bro.
ナイス
Oh my god. Oh
こ
fuck.
れアトロシー。
Bro, he's actually so good. It's disgusting. He is way too
アト
good.
ロオッケー
Man, I know I've been glazing hard, but it's valid. It's actually valid. You notice he has enough for operator again on third round. It's like a consistent trend. Like I said, unorganized play, operator is king. The fact that he's budgeting for third round op gives chance for snowball. I'm always like, based on how they played it last time though, they didn't have a very good protocol to keep that operator alive.
Okay.
They got pretty lucky, bro. They got pretty lucky to keep the operator alive on Haven.
いやこれ B 壁あるから C 一人でやるわ。
They easily could have lost it on that bonus. I'd like to see Meiy in some of these rounds where he's hard rotating off though. Instead of hard rotating, like he just pushes his line deeper. You guys know what I'm talking about, like how something would have been, you know, like super deep line already. Instead, Meiy wants to join the fight ASAP. Ends up like kind of over rotating, then trying to like pick up the C line again in case it's a lurk.
はい。
Like to see him instead kind of like force forward. Good jump from Supa. Like that. Probably unbreakable. Hold on.
ナイス。俺変えてもらうわ。俺変えてもらうわ。変えてもらうわ。Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
He did the jump. Oh my god, he did the jump. Chat. You guys saw?
グッジョブ。プロフェクターね。
Operator. Boom.
いつもそれもあんまり。シルフいる誰か。大丈夫かいるはい、オッケー。
There's one off knives. Operator.
シオペ行くわ、シオペ。
Where's their util gap though?
ファイトラッシュレイズ。これ木。シリホ、シリホ。
Oh, this could be a util gap, chat. A lot of people go dry into this angle.
結構がっつり。
Surely they would expect third round up though. Peek on timing. Repeat collateral. Chat, he's perfect. Chat, he's perfect.
バイスいっちゃうバイスいっちゃうバイスいっちゃう。はい、ビニラコッケ。これ C1 でいい C1 でいい。いや C1 でいいよ。
Ah, through B. No.
バイスラッシュ。これアクションだけアクションだけ。
I don't mind repeaks too, given that he's on. Oh, two players, two players. Jet was B-Lurk.
あ、バレてない。
I think it's all three, because Jet would have popped the switch if it wasn't Vice. So it's either all three towards C, or is Vice that popped the door and they went toward B. There still could be C-Lurk here. They fumbled. Allowing this B-Lurk kind of ruined their round. Okay, he doesn't have operator, which kind of sucks, to be honest, but he has knives at least. Damn, bro. They picked up op? Oh, it's T-side op. I feel like that's not even that good, to be honest. I feel like I would rather have the enemy T-side opping. He actually had timing and smoke. He should have just maintained it, but I understand the POV. Because he wants to take the deeper fights. He doesn't want to just sit AFK in the smoke while his team fights. But he probably should have claimed the smoke. And then also he took out Shorty, which is surprising, given that Shorty is nerfed. Could have just had knives out and then right-clicked. They pretty much have to play to fight. Don't one way. I think one way here is not good. I think they're gonna one way though. One way is not ideal because they're just gonna add more utility, and even though you get slightly better fights, most of the time they're gonna add so much util that you don't actually get a good fight. If instead you cross, you bait them to like walk into your angle, you make them think that it's contactable. You could find a pretty good duel. In my perfect world, Omen is holding that one way for when they actually do contact in, where they throw utility and then you're throwing it while the fight's happening. But like, see, this is the average case of throwing the one way. They see the one way, they throw some utility to put pressure, but then they're like, nah, we don't really want to go into your C fight. We're gonna go back A.
Okay.
They're just playing exits, damage. Really, they're dogging. Dogging to set up Meiy's timing.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely missed. It is what it is. Not gonna lie, I think flashing to support his position doesn't make too much sense. Because they don't know that he's there, and he could peek those angles from on top of the wall. He could peek those angles from on top of the wall and probably get a backstab while they just draw attention into breakable. All the players that are leaving door and tree would have just been looking breakable, and he would just get one backstab kill and then chill if they just look to play exits. They still didn't expect him, even though Ace was kind of like selling his position by flashing for him. Oh, I like this though. Deep smoke usually isn't telling that the opper's here, chat. You would usually read... Okay, they also smoked C instead though. Off the C kill. Fuck. Attack op killed the C line, yeah. I mean, the problem is... You can't jiggle anymore once there's an attack op. It becomes way too hard. Lurker killed. They'll probably speed up into C. Raise rocket and sky ult. Yeah, that's tough. That's very tough. Bro, Meiy has gotten 0 action after the first 2 rounds. Actually, I guess on the round 3, he did get some action. Just ended up not being able to convert. 5v3.
Okay.
Upside. Safe. Safe call.
ビリビリ
Nice. There's T-side upper. Picked.
レイズも A
That's big. Big
取り
impact.
上げてないよこれスメアベ持ってるかも
This
ここ見てる
is kind of angle disadvantage.
ルンバ使ってる相手
If they angle it, if they angle it properly, that is pretty big angle disadvantage. Walk re-clear is kind of money here. Can we get a jump spot on stairs? Yeah, we did. Walk re-clear. Boom. Fully clear.
はいオッケーそれフラッシュだい
Ah. Good comms. He said, "What the
フラッシュだ
fuck?"
ったオッケーオッケーまあリテイク行く時のフラッシュの個数とか言ってくれたら
It's a little unlucky, yeah. It's a good timeout. Just going heavy through breakable is hard, Chad. Like, heavy through breakable is always going to be hard. It was never easy. It was never going to be easy. The opportunity for one opponent to play an off angle, you try to force through one choke. Everybody tries to peek. They end up accidentally lining up. Jet smoke kind of helped raise there, for sure. For sure it did. Is what it is. Okay, Vice Ult versus Vice
あ
Ult.
ケツに行くわ隠れろ俺弱いな俺でもかはい
This is the problem, though. It's like, you get the A line for free, but it becomes this guessing game of like, when are they going to fight for A?
知らんビーツはい
And it's like, the sad thing is for Meiy that Meiy has ended up being like basically the hard line player. But you can just tell that he wants to be a rotator. Like, look, he left the A line so that he could take the duels.
はい
He doesn't want to be like a macro player on
こ
the
れ違う
team.
あエース左見といて
Walk re-clear is so money. Such good decision making.
B をB スパイクね俺 A 裏取るね知らないで B 前の人
You can definitely tell he doesn't want to be a macro player.
今攻め OK 今攻め OK
Bro, he's like so often like cheating his rotate, like giving up the A line, giving up the C line to
今
go
ティベティベ
insta react.
はいいいよいいよ大丈夫大丈夫下がれるから大丈夫大丈夫大丈夫
It's good, it's good, it's good. Yeah, yeah.
これ CT からこれ
leave.
CT からこれ CT からリラックスいい
Nobody went through stairs. They still have the entire stairs set up. Playing full retake, still have Vice Ult. I mean, they definitely should be favored
俺
here.
もヘブいくよ
Vice Ult is
い
money.
や見れてる見れてる大丈夫
Holding for the peak.
3、2、1
Updraft.
インスポしてインスポ
Ooh.
80カットレイズ
The scaling was kind of weird there. I feel like where Japan suffers is definitely in a bit of the microplay, the team fighting. Based on where the plant is located, it doesn't really have to clear out like the deep rubble player. They were playing for a site flood. They really didn't need to actually like
これさ俺がさ
go like
A
this.
と C 両方
Also, the scaling into the smoke, they could wait out smoke timing. They could wait out smoke timing and then go on a better timing when there is no smoke. But they would have to communicate that well to the Vice to like delay. I don't think they really knew that that smoke was there on Heaven. And then the pathing you could tell from depth was to go drop while Meiy was to go in the smoke. So it's like very, very disjointed. And then Omen also full wrapped. Usually, chat, you want to go as 4-1. So 4 through Heaven, I think, is a bit more accurate. So that you have more people to trade. Then one person holds like the stairs gap, which would be Vice in this case. No. Damn. Damn, those are a lot of crucial kills.
What? バイス帰ってくるの見てるわ俺おビルマビルマビルマこれ相手をめるとね
What? He's looking minimap while upping or what? Was he not calling this B player?
はい、俺が見てるよ、全部。中2だよね、多分。
Chat, was he not watching the D player like on minimap while he was holding the line?
待って、それ行かないでほしいな。ナイスー大丈夫、大丈夫。
I mean, you can definitely tell based on
待ってね。
Mei's positioning that he just doesn't want to be like
聞け。
playing this macro role for sure. Like playing like the C line, for example, and then not getting action in the round because he has like all the info for his team. He actually wants to have impact, so he's playing B and hard rotating. Well, 1 for 1 kills the Raise Rocket is pretty big value. Okay, 3v2 now. Beautiful, nice double swing. I think the third player wasn't fully in the swing. Maybe he was.
Meiy.
First time here, the stream goated. Thank you, bro. Timeout round 12. A rare round 12 timeout. Japan will be happy with 5, but honestly, I'm down for 6. Remember, guys, this is an attack-sided map. They're playing double duelist. Operator is obviously pretty impactful. I think that Team Japan definitely could have easily had more than 5, without a doubt. They should have won the A retake round with Vice Ult. Scaling was just all over the place. And in a lot of rounds, Meiy wasn't really able to get back. There's actually, chat, there's multiple rounds that should have been converted easily by Japan. 5v3 as well on B. Remember, they let Jet get the lurk timing. Ended up equalizing 3v3 on the bonus. That should have been another easy conversion for Japan. It's actually 2 big fumbles on 2 big, like, kind of swingy rounds. Pre-pops knives. So like something here as an example off of all of this audio being like shown toward A would have for sure already been pushed on deeper line. Looks like Meiy is now. Oh, this is diligent. Chat, that's diligence. Nah. Wait, that is crazy, no? I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually hard clear the angle. But chat, there's a spot that Omens can TP. You see this double stack box. There's a spot here. You can pre-updraft with Jet and float onto the box. Or you can TP up there as Omen. I think he would have heard Omen TP, so it's actually like he's clearing it for a Jet that updrafted pre-barrier and glided down onto the box. That's like an insane level of diligence. So good. It's bomb. Well done. So well done. So active, not a macro player for sure. I mean, this round he was. This round he was though, but I think in terms of being a macro player, like the reason that something gets so much value, chat, is because whenever he's in that macro role, where it's like he's only supporting a deep line and helping his team in a macro sense, something always won't just play the macro role. Like he'll push the deeper line over and over, just like how Meiy did in this round. So some of Mei's early rounds were like fast rotates to try to cover A or B. Maybe the communication on the side of Japan was bad in these rounds, and that's the reason why he over-rotated. We can't really know. But that could be a reason why he played for the hard rotate, but the fact that he played B later on and played the fast rotate as an opper is usually pretty non-standard and kind of shows to me that he just wants to make sure he gets his own individual value in the round. Just keep pushing the line forward if he's playing the macro op role. He'll find more value. It's less likely that you're going to be utiled on this deep line compared to if you're getting utiled on like this line. 6-6, very good results. Obviously, this could have been way better for them too. Should have converted bonus, should have converted the 5v4 with Vice Ult. Smoke off stairs, take first timing back towards C. I like this. if the only info line that they have is one player deep stairs, they're not going to feel comfortable jump spotting from here if the cross is possible. So unless they have breakable open and they can spot from breakable, they won't have any info that it's not A. As long as they go fast into C. If they take a very long time on this, then it's going to be more readable over time. They have like one official broadcast that's happening with casters and everything. Oh, double body shot is so OP. Pistol round. It's a very nice double angle here, chat. That Mei's playing. You guys remember watching my YouTube short? Covered this angle. Actual free kill. Oh! It's not half though. Wait, he does have time? Oh, that's really bad. That's a really bad loss. I mean, okay, the thing is though, that's not okay. Yeah, I know that's not okay. That's really bad. I think that Japan has a few signs that I think are worrisome. One is how static they are in a lot of these like post-plant situations. They don't really have players like jiggling or like doing anything other than holding. And you're playing on 50 ping. Good trade. That's big. Important trade. Very important trade. When you're playing on higher ping, chat, like 50 average, you need to be a bit more spotty, peak heavy. If all of your fights are holds, the enemy is just in an advantageous situation. It is what it is. Ah. Good damage, good damage. Mostly individuality, not flowing together. 100% agree. 100% agree. For example, there, even on the dash scaling, you saw that like Sugar Zero took timing into water. Sugar Zero takes timing into water while Meiy is hard dashing in to like fight the bend guy. And then Depp is kind of late on the trade, so they didn't really have like a nice double swing. So it's like three players kind of doing different things, not fully well coordinated, not flowing perfectly into one another's play. But once again, that does suck. He took 12 damage from nade, so he dies one shot to Outlaw. Oh, that's actually annoying. That's actually annoying because he had full armor.
今 C メインスモーク。相手スモーク今10秒ない。ナイスワン。いやこれどっかで一回木使わせた方がいいかも。今木あるからそれ使わせて。
That front B peek is definitely not very easy.
今一人ここでジャンピレイズかな。はい。アングル注意。裏ないよ、裏ないよ。
Fight something together. Double breakable.
ナイス。シェリー見れない今。
They're actually all fighting ones.
アッパークリア。
I mean, it's a lot of info from the Rays. Rays got them a lot of info. Breakable is just hard to take in general, but... Whoa, I just noticed their wall. Chat, do you see the Vice wall? Do you guys see this Vice wall? They can just jump over the box.
Nice.
It's like a Vice wall in case they push B. That they can't go that way, but it doesn't work the other way around, you know? They can just jump on the box and go over.
お金がないあんま。コップ鼻隠すね隠すね。
Oh.
見てる集中してる。
Very nice play. Good turn.
これ倒すわ。やめろ。タンクするね。あ、てか撃ちゃうよ。
Oh. Dude, telling you angle holds on like 50 ping is so hard. What? Nice peek.
マッティマジでナイス。
Good peek. Off the audio,
いや、オペだわ。
I mean, it's a hard angle to retake from where Sky's playing. Sky popping the door it's a pressure roll. When Sky pops that door over and over, it's just to fuck up the... It's usually better in higher numbers, what Skew Fat BB is doing. You want to pop that door over and over, and it just makes people that are holding flank like kind of nervous. It pulls a lot of attention. Pulls people out of sight to go like cover the flank. But you don't ever usually actually have to scale that way, because when you scale that way, it feels terrible. Trying to take these fights out of door doesn't feel good. They faked the B. Now they reveal that they're going A.
フラッシーリンク打ちゃうこれ。はい、耐える。俺リンクホールド。はい、オッケー。あ、AZ。
Hard freeze. The problem is they could have easily been held by a deep line here. Let's see.
これメイン目体。
Like imagine that the Opera was just C and he just pushed through deep.
かばせる。
Could have been the same exact thing. Opera's actually here though. So it's Vice and Jet here at A.
はい、じゃあ手前目出すよ。
Baiting the sky ults, good. Good details.
タンクする。
Actually do find an open A side. There's one player I drop most. Drop / heaven.
ドロップチェイ。進め。
Nice, good kill.
見てる。入った。
Oh, they never got bombed down, chat. It's time pressure.
ナイスオペ大丈夫。多分調整倍になる。
Shit, man.
ここアウトロ行く。
Thank God he spammed it, man, because...
いやマジで俺たち今気合だな最後の方はずっと。
Oh my
マジでありがとう
God,
みんな。
man.
これでいいぞ。アウトローちょっと待ってね。
It's getting nervous. I'm surprised they didn't expect the player in drop. The Vice got a kill for free.
いやこれさ、フルセン3チェコでいいかもこれシンプルに。
I think that, you know, the crazy thing is Japan should have been winning so much harder. Easily could have been like an 11-6 kind of game or whatever.
交換。
Because they should have, even more than 11-6. The game could have been over by now. It could have been 13-4.
いや使わなくていい。
That pistol, they should have won,
ドロッ
chat.
プルンバちょうだい。
Pistol, they should have won. The B round 5v3, they should have won. A retake 5v4 with Vice ult, they should have won.
ドロップ取れた。これヘブン取れるから。
But you wouldn't say that that's a good sign, because they obviously need to win those rounds.
でデプさん左側の壁張り付いて。そしたら取れたいける。
Because of the sky ult, they thought of it wrong? Maybe. But the sky ult kind of told them that the player was
デプさん行っていいよ。行っていいよ。
in this exact position,
勝てる。
which means that their only option was to leave sight or go drop. So they definitely knew that drop was an option. I think it may even calms CT. He either went CT or he went drop. And he still got value.
あ、嘘。スルーされてる。
Uncleared. The one thing that's nice about drop as an angle is that the enemy coming out tree has to do kind of this scaling, which is W key scaling. Any type of W key scaling is going to be good for a drop player to punish. All you have to do is hit like one good peek on timing, get any good opportunity of somebody W keying. And they're favored in that fight every day of the week. This is that play that we were talking about. Pre-round glide onto the box. Or pre-round updraft and then glide on the box. That's what he was clearing for in the other round. Pretty sick play. That's very cool. Because you're actually not going to hear that updraft, chat, if he does it on good timing before the barrier. That's good details, bro. Really good details. Little bit of a freeze and the man advantage. Bully smoke. It's good. There's no Vice left in the round though, which means that there isn't really any like thorns or any util like that. They're just contacting and trying to find where this, I guess, Raise Nade or Omen Blind is gonna go. Oh, pop the door. Are they fully contained? Uh oh. Not the best energy. I like the walk here from Dap. Deep flash. Nice try. Doesn't commit to the fight. That's important detail, by the way. CT last. Off angle. Contact. Blind to help get the setup. W. These are all good details.
Nice!
Well done. So well done. 421 RR.
レイズやったレイズやったからレイズ死んでるレイズ死んでるブリックスよせーのジェットハーフすごいわすごいわ
Good trades back. The scary thing about playing no Viper, bro. Both teams at some point will randomly fight A. And it's such a bloodbath, bro. It really could have gone either way. If Sugar Zero doesn't win his like final two duels there, it's just doomed. Ace keeps standing and then Sugar Zero like moves out of the angle because he's like, bro, I can't see. We've seen this tree setup fail so often, but there's no like other really good solution, to be honest.
Nice!
Oh my god, Ace stood up, by the way, like I was so worried about a collat when Ace stood up at the end.
Nice, nice.
Oh my god.
これすぐあとエースがドロップ待っていて俺に
They could have got Vice ulted for sure. I think Vice didn't know exactly what the setup was because Vice came late. Didn't realize it was like late tree. And then kind of ran out of time to be able to ult and then play for the 2v1. What's after this match? Get out the wall, W. Man, our A lurk got a kill too. Wait, we have Vice ult, just run back C.
待ってホールドホールドホールド今ピークしないでピークしないでピークしないで
I think they've done it, chat. They have Vice ult to convert. 5v3 situation.
ねえねえこれさスモークあるシュガーオッケーオッケーあこれありがたいこれ今いやこれコンタクトで進めばいいいやこれ進めばいいこれ進めばいいよ
Full walk peek those angles is scary.
これシュガーここも鍛えてあ CT だよ CT
People usually like hard hold that angle
わたうちゃう
after smoking.
逆して
Two here. Jet Omen. Jet's still here. No man's going crazy.
タップタップ
Backstab as well. Flame smoke. Well done, bro.
CT って入った今入った音ない
Really? High low? This high low is money. Wow. I wouldn't have minded if Depp also jiggles main and then they just go play for a high low there. But this is also very good.
Nice!
They went spawn because he said they heard them walk in. I see. That's good comps. That is really good then. I mean, they definitely got into a good setup. Look, 7 first bloods, man. Meiy is so good, man. I think they have a lot of micro details. Japan. They have a lot of micro details to go over. And we won't see them for a long time. Won't see them until
Jinshou-da!
November, chat. November. That was a really, really good watch. All right, well, Japan makes it.